Hello and welcome back to another DeadPoly tutorial. Today I'm going to be talking about how to get a pretty much infinite amount of food, at least on this map, until later the creator will be making new maps. And on this map, there is actually a place where currently you can get pretty much infinite amount of food. And you can't just go there consistently, in the same playthrough, but if you do quit the game, save, quit the game, and then come back, you will be able to get an infinite amount of food doing that over and over. And let me show you exactly where that is. So I was over here by the bridge. If you go and locate yourself by the bridge, you keep going until you get to this bomb here. You keep moving past the bomb to the point where you're at a like a big area of where tons of zombies are. There's a lot of zombies that usually spawn around here. And that's where a bus is, and if you look close, as you can see, there is still the bomb over there. Let me just run away from this guy, and here you can see the food market. So if you go to this area past the bomb, you see these areas, obviously you're going to see a bunch of zombies, but there's a food market. And there's food and water scattered everywhere around here, and this is basically the best place, in my personal opinion, and lots of everyone else's opinion, I'm sure. And definitely your opinion, I'm sure, once you come over to this place. This is just the best place to find water and food. Along with this, you actually are able to talk to an NPC. So if you have not seen any NPCs at all in this game, this is going to be your first interaction with an NPC. And if you click F, you will be able to see what the NPC has for sale. You can see here you can buy an apple, you can buy banana, you can buy a water bottle and a water cooler, and they all have different prices. They don't say it here in, just looking at it, simply looking at it, but if you hover over your mouse to whatever you want to buy, say I want to buy this apple, it costs 5 money. Go down to the banana, 10 money, water is 25 money, and water cooler is $1,250. That's only because if you do buy the water cooler, you have an infinite source of water, which is absolutely insane. You can place it into your base, and then there you go. Whenever you're thirsty, you can just go over, press F, and then have an infinite supply of water. Now, this isn't necessarily what I'm talking about for an infinite supply of food. Yes, this is, it's good. You can buy the food instantaneously if you want. But I'm talking about the food and the water that's scattered around here. As you can see, we've got banana, we've got an apple. But say I wanted to, I pick up all this stuff, and now, it's all gone, right? So I pick it up. Let's see if there's anything around here. No, there's nothing. There's some bread over here. Let's pick that up. But as I'm looking at it right now, there is literally no bread or, any food whatsoever. Or water. So if I press escape, I save my game, and then I leave to main menu, wait for a little bit maybe, and go back to single player, load up, go back into the DeadPoly tutorial. It's not necessarily there. The reason why is because if you do spawn in the area where, in this food market, it's actually not going to spawn. Anything, as you can see over here, there was stuff over here, but there's literally nothing now. There's no food or water at all. So if you wanted to make a base here, that would actually be a very, very bad decision. Because if every time you spawn back in, you quit the game while you're inside, you save inside the food market, you leave the game, you spawn back in the food market, nothing will spawn in a radius around you, a certain radius around you, anywhere you go. So, let's say I wanted to build a base in here, in this house. This fishing pole, I pick this stuff up. If I leave, let's say I save, I leave, wait a little bit, single player, load in, it should be gone. And yes, as you can see, nothing's there. The table, or the chair is gone, the fishing rod is gone, and I didn't even pick it up, they just despawned. However, if you are away from the area, and you come back, as you can see right here, food everywhere. There's food. Tons of food around here. There's water. So make sure your base isn't too close to the food, the food market. If it is a little bit further, as you can see, it looks like if you are at least from here, you know, say you wanted your base to be real close to the food market so you can get easy access, this is probably going to be the closest you can get. I don't know about in here necessarily. You might not be able to spawn all the food, maybe half, the other half on that other side. But for sure, do not put your base inside the food market. But every single time you save and quit, it'll come back with more food. You know, I pick up this this slice of pizza. Say I want to take this guy out real quick. Pick up this. Okay, I don't have any room, but you know, you get my point. You know, I pick up this pizza slice, banana, and then I quit again. I save, go back in, and nothing will be there. So I'll have to leave, which I should have done actually beforehand. Single player, load, DeadPoly tutorial. Obviously, it'll be the name, your named saved game file. Come back, and here's the food once again, all refreshed and ready to go, so that you can get pretty much an infinite. Well, it is actually an infinite source of food and water. Now, this might change. Like I said, the developer might change this, but for now, you're good to go. This is definitely what you're gonna need to have an infinite source of food and water to help you survive even better than just going around scavenging for food. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to bazooka the like button if this did help. Consider subscribing as well. And I'll see you guys in the next Survive and Thrive video for DeadPoly.